everybody, it's Albert Pereira, but you can call me Al. I am a veteran realtor of 25 years living in beautiful Kamloops, British Columbia. And today we're going to explore Kamloops Lake and the Tranquille River, which is at the end of Brocklehurst, past the old Tranquille Sanatorium. So if you Google those terms, you'll see they have a private parking lot where you can bring the family down here. It's a super easy hike. You can bring the kids down and the dogs and look for driftwood on the lake and make fires, build forts, build teepees, bring some brewskis down and have a fire, or bring a little barbecue and make a meal of it. Lots of people were enjoying the day today, even though it was raining a little bit earlier, but there's plenty of parking, as you can see behind me here. And the road coming in is somewhat bumpy. So if you're in a car, definitely take it slow, because it's not very well maintained, and perhaps that's the case on purpose, I don't know. But there's plenty of parking here at the end. So please check out the video. I hope you like it. And if there's any videos you want me to do, please mention it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Let's get started. Entrance to Tranquille Lake, which is beside the Tranquille Sanatorium. And you do get to see all these wonderful buildings. Those are a more recent addition over there. But this weather-beaten house here is, I think, was the main entrance for the sanitarium back in the old days. And you can see the geese over there and some of the old doctors' houses and the buildings there. But as you see, no parking sign over there. You just go to your left, then you enter into private property to go to Kamloops Lake, and the gates are open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. only. So that's how you get in. Once you see that entrance, you know you're at the right place. Here we are, early spring, and we're on the northern shore of Tranquille Lake. Just give you a little bit of a pan all the way around here with Christine and the dogs. Never been here before. Thought we'd scope it out. Weather was kind of nasty, so I'm starting to film now. And we spotted this big rock outcrop here behind us, and it looks as though there's something to climb up into. So let's head up there. There's the view. Just a bit loose as you climb to the top here. Almost went ass over tea kettle there. So all that climbing may not be for nothing. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Looks like it's really good. Excuse me. Wowzer. There's Charlie. Okay, we can see a little trail down here. We'll just go a little farther. Oh yeah, wow. There you have it. Kamloops Lake. Okay, just gonna leave this far end of the hike here. Give you guys a nice view of Kamloops Lake this far. But if you walk, it's a pretty easy walk from the Tranquille Sanatorium parking lot all the way to this rock outcropping, and you get rewarded with fantastic views. So be sure and check it out. Here we are in a little bay. I don't know if it's Cooney Bay or not, but it's a cool little bay, and there seems to be a 4x4 road up there where people access down here and burn some driftwood and drink some beers. Looks like a good time. And you get a good view out over the bay, and CP rail tracks are across the way there. And the noise is the only thing that sort of breaks the silence is from the trains. But it's a pretty cool spot. So while we're filming, we came across this river marker. This is usually anchored in the river, upriver, and it's ended up here on the shores of Kamloops Lake. I've already taken a photo of the contact information, but it says right there that it's property of the Canadian Coast Guard, and it's marked with F, that is Foxtrot 122. So I think I'll call the numbers here and see if they want it back, but pretty interesting to see it right here on the shores. And Keiko finds it interesting as well. I mean, Lexi. Why did I say Keiko? That's my old dog. So as you can see, we're part of the way back to the truck, and there's all of these sort of driftwood piles and people building little forts and stuff, and they have their dogs, and they've got fire pits going and little kids running around. Just a great place to bring the family. I confess I didn't know this when I had a young family, but just come up here and you build teepees and that kind of thing. It looks like a lot of fun, and it's great that the sun's come out now. It's getting a little warm with all the clothes we're wearing. Okay, let's keep going. So here we are at the broken log, which is beside Tranquille Creek. And kids and my dogs like to play on this thing, so check it out. And here is Tranquille Creek. Now remember, this is early spring, so the river's quite low. The river is not all that deep, so if you have little kids and they're well supervised, I don't think they can get in too much trouble this time of year. Give you guys a slow pan of the river. And then there are these makeshift log bridges so you can cross the creek without getting wet. And we're going to do that right now. Well, my dogs are too afraid to do it. Let's see if they're brave enough this time. Okay, there's our bridge. Okay, let's see what the dogs do. Come on, Charlie. Come on. No, mommy's gonna bring you. Okay, mommy's gonna bring you. Come on, Charlie. Come on. Oh, good boy. Oh, look, Lexi made it all by himself. Good boy, Lexi. Good girl. Sorry, good girl. Okay, so the sun's lighting up Tranquille Creek, and Christine's hustling. We better catch up with her. So here we are at the other family area that I noticed on the way in, and you'll see behind me that there's all these forts made out of driftwood. Just a great spot for little kids and kids at heart to build forts and teepees and that kind of thing, while parents build fires out of driftwood, have a few brewskis and maybe a little barbecue around the fire. Fantastic. Certainly a lot of wood to do so. So as you can see, there's lots of different families here and dogs. It's very laid back. So bring out the family, bring the cooler, bring some folding chairs and some matches, and have a great time. Looks like everyone's having a great time here right now, and you'll enjoy this view while you're sitting in your deck chair talking to your friends. This is the path back to the parking lot. So as you can see, the lake and the river sort of meet right here. And I'm just going to show you the route back to the truck. The dogs will lead the way. And that family area I was just talking about with people building forts is very, very close to the parking lot. So if you have little ones and gear, you don't have to pull it that far to get over there, and it's pretty hard packed. So if you have something wheeled, it shouldn't be too much trouble. But there's just a ton of logs and driftwood for the kids to explore here. And right here at the entrance is just this whole area up against the bank of the river, or the high point of the lake, is all just logs and driftwood, just tons and tons of it. So if you like making lamps and things out of that, I guess it's a good place to check out and grab some. But remember, this is only early spring, that the river is low and the lake would be fairly low as well. So if you want to take advantage of all this, you have to come sort of early in the spring, or I'd say mid-spring at the latest, just to be sure. And then it won't be too hot either, because this is a very hot area in the middle of summer. And here we are at the parking lot where we started. And there's a map here of Tranquille, the old sanitarium. There's a master plan for redevelopment of that sanitarium, and there you can see is Tranquille River, which we crossed over those logs. But if you come down here, you can see the map and see what they plan to build. Okay. So again, it's Albert Pereira. I'm a local real estate agent in Kamloops. Please reach out to me if you need any help with buying or selling real estate, or you have real estate related problems. I love solving those. Please reach out to me at the information in the show notes below, or at the end of this video, for my contact information. I look forward to talking to you. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, we're just taking the road out, and we've got a RAV4, so you know, it's it's not too bad for rough stuff, but just gives you an idea of just how potholy this road is, just to give you an idea. But while you're dodging potholes, you can admire the history out the window, because that is the Tranquille Sanatorium, which was closed, I think, last part of it was closed in the late 1990s. Sorry for the bad video, but I mean, I'm bouncing all over the place here. But you can see those buildings have all the windows open. They were abandoned a long time ago. I'll try and get you a better shot here of another building. Just filming out the window here so you can see these buildings. And there is no trespassing allowed, in case you're wondering. But you know, some of these buildings don't look too old before they were closed. But you can see all these ruts in the road. I mean, just terrible. Again, there's some more of those buildings. Anyway, I'm going to shut the camera off here, but just know the road is pretty nasty.